everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and we're currently in Chateau Haine with Tallis, and Anders and Aveline are keeping lookout for us.
The famous wishing fountain at Chateau Haine. Mother had a whole collection of these Orlesian caprice coins she wanted to cast in there.
She wanted to throw away a coin collection in the fountain? Why?
It's some sort of high society game. The more coins you can throw away, the more important you are or something. It's very Orlesian. I didn't ask.
Ah, Lady Elegant is here. Do you see anything?
Is something the matter?
My friend here has had a bit too much wine. She needs to sit down inside before she gets sick on a duchess.
Oh, I can hear the ocean in my head. Tide goes in, tide goes... Ow.
That's never a good sign.
Very well, I'll see what I can do. Just keep her a few feet away.
Let me handle him. As soon as I have the key, we can signal the others.
Okay.
My, what a big sword you have. Do they give those to all the chevaliers? So impressive.
Oh.
Lovely party. Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
We'll go out there and mingle until we find a way in. Or get so full of caviar and wine we fall asleep.
Right. Nothing to worry about. This can still work. So let's find the servant. How many could there be?
One
Many.
for every cheese tray?
I'm trying to stay positive, you know.
I can hardly believe that Kirkwall has stood without a Viscount for this long. The rest of the Free Marches must be asleep.
Power left idle will be taken up by someone. Let us hope it does not require a war.
We're running out of Montsemart bread.
Mother used to love these coins. She never got to bring hers to the fountain.
Why not?
You don't get invited to fancy Orlesian parties when you marry an apostate.
There's a lot of people here that I recognize. I'll talk to the guard here in a second. And Liliana.
Another caprice.
The champion of Kirkwall. This is an honor indeed. Tallis?
Liliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning this evening. Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself?
I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orlais. It keeps life exciting.
Well, I'm glad you two had this chance to chat.
Yes, it was very fortuitous. We shouldn't take up more of your time, Liliana. I'm sure you have things that need attention. Right now.
That is hilarious. Like, playing this and seeing that scene in hindsight is actually really funny. There's Quartermaster. Seneschal Bran.
Champion, what a surprise. Seneschal, dear, introduce me to your delicious friend.
Serendipity. This is Syrah Hawke.
Awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
The canapes are interesting, aren't they? And everyone here is so, upper class.
What an astute observation.
We should get moving. Lots of people to greet. It was a pleasure meeting everyone.
Don't be a stranger.
Ah, you made it back here. I've got to go all the way around.
Put what you found to good use. I've discovered more social interests.
Like wine. Ah, Good. Solo my junk. And that. And anything else? That is superior headwear. Why am I not wearing that? I can buy a caprice from you. Cute.
Hawk, do you even know why you're picking these coins up?
Yep.
An
They're
excellent
shiny.
I'm sure.
Don't pretend you wouldn't do it too.
Okay. Gabriel's there. Comtesse Dolce de Lancey.
Champion, I cannot thank you enough for your kindness to my poor Emile. I may have to enlist your services in finding him again. You were so good at it before. When he was in the circle, he wrote to me every day. Now I get nothing, not a word.
What kind of apostate on the run doesn't write his mother? Do you think he's become an abomination?
An abomination? Oh, my poor baby! Oh, the scandal! What would people think? I cannot bear to think of this any longer. Good day, messer.
Oh dear. Yep, I handled that conversation very well. Alright. Anything back over in here? The locked door that isn't under lock and key. So that one is back. I'll at least toss them all in at different points.
Why are these coins in such weird places?
It's all lesion. Better not to know.
Obligations of society are so tiresome.
And pixel? Pixel. Pixel. I like feel the need to actually do that.
My. I never thought you'd actually attend, champion.
I was hoping it would be a shock. Part of my plan to become the most talked about noble in Thedas.
If I'm any judge, your scheme will succeed. What do you think of the party so far?
Recommendations for people I should chat up?
The gentleman over there is Bantegan of Ferelden, younger brother of the Earl of Redcliffe.
Yes.
And of course, there's Lord Cyril, Duke Prosper's son.
Anyone I should avoid?
Who are the worst in the crowd?
Do you see the two young ladies over there? That's Babette and Fifi de Lancey, daughters of the Comte de Lancey. Don't make eye contact. You'll thank me later.
You're welcome. Thank you. I've already talked to
I get the feeling that everyone here is a moment away from tearing each other apart.
Don't get between the Comtesse de Lancey and the wine, or we will certainly see bloodshed.
We should probably go mingle a bit more.
Sorry, Elegant. Places to go, canapes to eat. You know how it is.
Okay, I don't think I actually talked to Deegan.
My word, has anyone ever told you you're the spitting image of the champion of Kirkwall?
You have no idea how often I've heard that.
You sound Ferelden. It's good to see another countryman here. There's Perrin, but he's peculiar. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry or knickers.
Oh, right. That's a reference to Liliana's song, where you do some interesting things with his knickers.
You did well, Sirrah. Perhaps there is a hunter in you after all.
A door? Anyone through the store? No. Who all is here? Okay.
Try
talk to
the
you guys.
Bronto cheese pastries.
They have hints of earthiness and violent undertones.
Always what you want to hear.
Can I help you?
I've been stung by a bee. I think it's swelling. Maker, am I dying?
The swelling is almost as big as your head. Don't just stand there, man. Do something before it's too late.
If I die, make sure the world knows I died at Chateau Haine.
There's nothing I can do for you, monsieur. I don't have the key to get into the chateau.
What? Rude. So that guard doesn't, the guard at the front doesn't.
Stand back.
The hunt was spectacular, was it not?
Okay, here, I must like you, because it's not usually so polite.
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives? Or I have some smoked ham from the Androfels. They say it tastes of despair.
Wait, does it really? How can ham taste like despair? Why would anyone eat it if it did?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and springtime. This cheese tastes of sorrow.
Who needs more despair in their diet? What's that good for?
I've heard that artists are fond of it.
I don't suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens. I'd love to see this hopeless dish in all its glory.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
What a scandalous reprieve from olive duty. Think of what the other servants will say.
The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they find out. Very well. Follow me.
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on us.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible. Have you got the key?
I'm usually better at this. She didn't have the key either. This isn't supposed to be so complicated.
Maybe we could steal dessert spoons and start tunneling under the wall.
That's not terrible. Hang on to that idea. The servant says she gave it to the Duke's son, Lord Cyril. Let's find him and hope he didn't pass it on to his father. So, Lord Cyril.
Now he's appeared.
Excellent. Join us, champion. We were just discussing your famous confrontation with the Kunari leader.
You must tell us the tale. It was the talk of Denerim for months.
You have never been to Chateau Haine, yes? Please, allow me to give you this caprice. It's an old custom. My mother spoke often of Leandra. They were great friends when they were young. It's a shame neither could be here.
Very true.
Where are your knickers this time, Perrin?
Shut up, you painted shrew!
What entertaining manners our guests have. Don't you agree, Hawk?
Talis here has been asking such fascinating questions about the garden, but I can't answer them.
I suppose I can do my duty for the family and show her around.
But, yes, the Regency wallpaper is quite lovely. I agree. I wouldn't say, forget it.
That wyvern blood has some kick, doesn't it?
This is officially my worst night ever.
Not Lord Cyril's type.
Maybe he just doesn't like elves. Or women. In either case, you're the answer. He has the key. Go get it. What? It's your turn, Hawk. Go on.
Seems like I could save time and just assume a plan will fall apart from the start.
It hasn't fallen apart. It's just, not entirely cooperating with reality. Just go try something. So good luck with that.
Thanks.
Alright. Evelyn, a second. Oh. Alright, dear Caprice, grant me my wish. Let me actually get the key.
So, is that it? That's the whole game?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank all the little people who made this moment possible.
Let's just get going.
Tell the elf that her pleas are for nothing. She's pretty enough, I suppose. No doubt there are some men who would like that sort of thing.
I could knock him out. I could flirt. I'm behind those closed doors, so...
I thought you might be a man of refined tastes.
I heard the same of you, Monsieur Hawke.
Why don't we talk again after the party?
Alright.
You have it! Tell me you have it.
Was there ever any doubt?
Good, then we can find the jewel and get this over with.
You don't sound that excited.
It's simply been a long time coming. That's all.
This jewel is that important to you?
Yes, I suppose it is. I want this part of my life finished.
Alright.
So soon? I heard they were just about to bring out the candied nug. I want to see that.
Let me ruin it for you. It tastes like forgotten aspirations.
You have crushed all my hopes and dreams.
Let's find that door and get inside.
Alright. I'm sorry, Anders.
All set.
Now I can level you up? You know what? Let's make that a nice even 30.
What in the name?
There's no need for you to die today, friend. Just move on. You never saw us.
See?
You could have walked away.
Of course he didn't walk away. That'd be a bad trait in a guard.
I know that.
It's not like his family can say, we thought he only had to bake cookies.
There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. Enough. We're here for the heart. I'd like to do this quietly, alert as few guards as possible. What do you think?
Don't relish the thought of 24 guards chasing me around the chateau. Quiet's the way to go.
I'm glad you agree. Let's go. This part of the chateau will be crawling with guards. We'll have to try our best to keep out of sight. Or we could try to create distractions, provided you're good at throwing stones.
And if all else fails, we'll give them a sharp knock on the head.
Right, of course. Just try not to do it all the time. All right, I'm ready when you are. Come this way.
Have to remember how to do this. Stay in the dark. Distract. Distract draws a guard's attention to a specific area. Use it now to move the guard to the other side of the room.
Cursed rats.
Wine of Chateau Haine. Don't you wish you could have been invited to the Duke's party? Oh, everything is so splendid here, and so Orlesian. The decorations, the company, the food, and just thinking about the wine sends me into a giddy fit. The Duke spares no expense, truly. I hear he has it brought in from Valjevan, just for these parties. He has whole crews of thick, simple-minded Heraldans to carry his barrels of wine up the mountain, and they're too stupid to know that what they carry is worth more than what they earn in a year. It's so funny. Fifi and I actually saw the laborers. One rolled down the mountain and crashed to the bottom. It was such a shame. I almost died seeing all that gorgeous red seeping into the ground. Or maybe that was from the laborer. Well, whatever. Written by Babat to her brother Emile. Okay. Anything else?
Is someone there?
Did you hear about the Duke's meeting with the Empress?
I never listen to court gossip. That'll get you killed, my friend.
Where are they going? Nor are they coming back? Does not seem that they are.
Try not to be seen.
I'm trying, Talus.
Can't speak now. I've too much to do preparing the banquet and Leopold's dinner. You don't want to see her with and go hungry. If you need something, ask one of the servants. Well, why are you still bothering me?
There's a problem in the courtyard. Something about a poisoned comtesse. The servants were looking for you.
A maker's breath. What have those useless elves done now? I suppose I'd better deal with this.
Hard to stomach. Chef's log. An interesting entry in the cook's journal that might help with contamination. Tried new seasoning for the crepes this morning. A bunch of lutefisk, a slice of old cheese, and a lot of navet. Gave the Duke the runs all day. Note to self, not so much navet next time. Okay. Just take it. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright. I wanted this. Bunch of lutefisk, a few slices of old cheese, and a lot of navet. How much is a lot? Just a few slices of cheese, though. This new mixture won't sit well with the Duke's pet wyvern. Now to add it to the food. I see.
I think Leopold's going to be an unhappy wyvern after that.
Incapacitate knocks out guards. Use it now to see if the guard has a key for the door. Okay. Apparently I have to be up close for that one. Alright, indeed he does. How useful. Okay, I've been going.
10 hours in this armor, a man's gonna pass out. That's my bloody story.
Alright. Quick save that.
That should do it.
Be quick, but careful.
Okay. Ugh. Try to be stealthy. Okay. Anything. Oh dear. He cometh this way. He goeth that way. Oh. I wish I remember how your pattern worked. I really don't. Okay, deep shadows. All right. I'm doing okay so far. I need to get somewhere over here where apparently there's love poems.
What was that scrabbling noise? What? Stop!
Damn it.
No harm done.
Lee's gonna get over there. No? Oh, right. Sorry. Shifted my hand down a little bit too far. Okay. Dark shadows.
What was that scrabbling noise?
Suppose I could incapacitate him.
Damn blackouts, keeping me off patrol.
What does Babette want now?
That tea was too cold.
Oh, of course. It's either too hot or too cold.
Or her bed's either too soft or too lumpy.
Nothing is ever just right with her. What a bitch.
Alright. Well. I'm gonna get to this next little room here. Ensure that it's empty.
Let's move.
Alright, just let me pick up a love poem.
It's no copper marigolds, but I think Aveline would want to see this.
I'm sure. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.